Welcome in, everybody. It's Chris Puckett, your host of the show, alongside Studdy the caster, now rejoin us here on the analyst desk. We got Alley Cat, we've got Nameless, but I want to start with you, Stud. You just watched this Atlanta squad. You've commentated them all season. What did they show you? Because I saw nothing but ice.
Oh, they're playing great. Obviously, everybody's playing great. They clutch up in all the respawns, but you got to focus on the one guy.
Yo.
That's 1.7s in back-to-back series.
What's good,
is
people?
You got to be able to shut him down if you're New York.
MacArthur is playing like a robot right now, and the rest of the squad is vibing off of it. Let's talk about this Atlanta squad a little bit deeper here, Allie. What have you seen from the four players across the board? Clearly, we have two very strong ARs, but this is a team that's finding success in every kind of game mode.
It just seems like they're gelling really well right now. I feel like every single time a player in Atlanta is getting a kill, there's always another one right behind him as well, and they're lighting up the kill feed all together. So what that tells me is that they're playing around each other really well. The chemistry is very much gelling.
FAZE squad.
Right, they get sent down to that elimination bracket. Now they have to get maybe a revenge match against New York here after an incredibly long day of Call of Duty, so they got to keep up the action.
Nameless, what are you looking at for Atlanta? Because you brought in Slasher to help you win that world championship, that elusive ring. You got 6 rings already on this squad. How do you give yourself a chance to earn another one tomorrow night?
I think the Monster Energy pregame is spot on. Close the S&Ds this Major 5 Finals rematch. They lost 3 of them, Chris.
Yep.
They were up 5-2 in one of those. You cannot be getting clutched on by the New York subliners, and also show you've learned from all the hardpoint reps against New York this season. They're 2-8 versus New York this season in hardpoint, and we got to talk about it.
Pre-game
has obliterated them all season long when it comes to the hardpoint. That's the guy that they actually need to shut down.
Look out for Priesta from the New York subliners. He used to wear red, now he's
looking
forward to take them down, but that is a ferocious lineup, Jay. Atlanta looks nothing but confident coming in.
You got to
Come on,
expect nothing
ATL
less out of these guys, man. They do it every single year.
ATL, mount up!
In Championship Sunday with the caliber of players that
Shake
they
your
have.
booty for
It's
him.
just one more match that they need to get through New York, get your redemption on this squad that beat you at the last major.
New York is featuring the season MVP. Hydra was shut down by Toronto, but I don't think that can happen in back-to-back matches. Expect the French Phenom to be here in full force. Let's take a look at the squad that's going to make everyone stand clear. New York coming down from that winner's bracket, and they had a rough road. They had to start their entire tournament with a reverse sweep, but they have shown they have ice in their own veins.
Yeah, you know, that's a tough match. You lose to the Toronto Ultra, a very,
Match
very
is about to
strong
start
team.
here soon, guys.
I think Kismet, he's like 1B on
the
this squad, right? He's a
mother-trucking FAZE.
playmaker. If Hydra's not having a lot of success, typically Kismet's the guy that's
go
going
to
to
the
go and find
finals,
the big play
to
to
win the
get the momentum back on the side of the squad. I need to see him bounce
pretty
back
much
in this series. That last one
clutch
Toronto
crazy on the
was
last one.
uncharacteristic
Pretty much
of Kismet.
Atlanta's
I
only
think
way
he
to
can
get
go
a
strong against
championship
Atlanta.
nowadays.
Looking at our Monster Energy pregame, need a rebound
shot.
from Team X Factors.
As the
Today
city.
versus Toronto, Kismet was just a .68 and
Get our
Priesta a
focus
.73. Allie, that's the big one for me.
Yeah, and you know what? I will at least give you some good news on the likes of that. Priesta is rocking a 1.03 KD in hardpoint right now, but against Atlanta specifically, he jumps up to a 1.26. So he's very much that player to watch when it comes to the matchup versus Chillin.
P-Dog steps up against his former team. Real quick, Study.
We're
You've
filling
seen a
out a
lot of
bit.
these
We
games,
use
and the last one was a
GT's
7-game series
immortal
that went the
focus
distance.
with
How are you
Lions being
feeling
a
about the
macho.
showdown?
I'm feeling a lot more confident for Atlanta Faze because I just finished talking with Tupac, and he
Focus
told me
up,
there's no
bruh.
way in hell we're losing every single search and destroy again. We're taking one, and that's going to lead to the victory.
Let's take a look at what Search and Destroys we're playing here today. We've got our maps and modes loaded up. Allie, walk me through this one. Who's got the statistical advantage?
All right,
we
here we
got
go.
3 hotels, an El Asilo, and Embassy for game number 4.
Yeah, I don't know what he was talking about, Jay, because that map number 2 is El Asilo, where New York has the edge 2-0 against Atlanta Faze. Obviously, we all see the glaring 3-night stay at hotel here as well in maps 1, 3, and 5. We know New York is drooling when they see that in this setup.
Mods loaded up one final time. Get your channel points on the line because this is the last battle of our Super Saturday Grand
Come on,
Finals
FaZe.
coming up tomorrow. We'll find out who's playing in it. It's
Come on,
time to get this
FaZe!
battle started
Atlanta
as we send it out
FaZe,
to the
yeah.
stage.
All right, everybody, one
Here we go.
more game today, and we're gonna figure out who goes to the finals and go up against the Toronto Ultra. But it's time to bring the big dogs
Come
out
on,
to the
FaZe.
stage. Help me show some love to your Major 5 champions, the New York Subliners. For your MVP, Hydra, Skies, Kismet, and Pino, the New York Subliners.
To become a world champion, you have to go through one. They're going to have to take down the Atlanta Faze, and the experience on this squad. They've done it before. They beat them in Search and Destroy, which is Atlanta's best game mode. So New York, super confident. Can they bounce back from that Ultra loss is what we'll find out. Let's bring out the other squad.
I'm ready to find out as well, and I ain't going to keep this crowd waiting any longer, as well as the fans at home. Get ready, because here comes the former world champions, Atlanta Faze. Give it up for Thanos, the Tank Terrors, Simpin Abizi, and Salium. The Atlanta Faze is here.
6 rings just stepped onto that main stage, and they got one more match to push another grand final for this team. The #1 Search and Destroy team in the building has now cleaned up the respawns as well. Can they beat the New York Subliners, the respawn team of the season? We're gonna have to find out.
Atlanta Faze, only chance for Atlanta to win a championship.
It's time to get your losers final started. One more time, Las Vegas. Let's set the stage.
Just clutched out the previous game. About to see some high-level Call of Duty.
Maven, let's get into it.
Thank you, Blaze. Here we go. Losers final. One team gets into Sunday for an absolute war. But it's been a long road. I mean, we can't understate the fact, especially for like a Faze.
Come on, baby.
Third match of the day, you've got to win. New York coming off a tough loss. Here we go, baby.
Back in my day, 3 matches in a day.
Come on, ATL.
Not a normal day, no, but honestly, some gruelers as well. I mean, listen, the respawns
here we go, boys.
for Atlanta Faze, but it has taken some individual
Start
moments,
strong.
some prowess on their side. Then you saw those maps and modes. I mean, 3 hotels versus
now.
New York.
Hotels.
They kind of have to go with hotel control
baby.
because their Asilo has been awful. Right?
That's what's interesting. I mean, we talked on the podcast a lot about if I'm playing New York, I'm not playing hotel. I'm just not, considering that run they had at the recent major. But yeah, you don't have a lot of options just based on where FaZe has been struggling. If your LS Elo is fine, you probably don't see that in the map 3. But the way I'm looking at it, I think it's going 5, man. I really do. Like, these 2 teams are going to go to war in the battle, getting ready to start off now. But these hotels,
historically decent on this map, 11-11.
So comfortable, man. Just wiping people off.
Not really the best, but
yeah, I mean, for New York, right? The story is bounce back. They did not look like themselves.
Come on, baby.
Ultra. The slang was not there.
Used to be on the
were not themselves. Here we go. Who is going to make it to our final? Who is going to be playing Toronto Ultra tomorrow for the ring? Hydra, MVP, able to find you right from the get-go.
And just another stat kind of looming for Simpin Abizi. This could be 5 straight finals at Champs if they can win this series and make it to tomorrow, which is absolutely absurd. But the gunfight's getting fast and frantic towards mid-map. Everyone just trying to buy for a bit of time, but trades on top of trades thus far. But Hydra gotta be a guy you gotta watch. So talented. It's been awesome to hear about his work this year. The English improving. The talent at an all-time high. But the kills through for FaZe.
Yeah, and on this map in particular, 4-0 for New York versus Atlanta Faze on the year. They have matched up time and time again. The Subliners leading the way. But over to P2, you have an early setup here for Atlanta Faze. Kismet trying to find that first kill, but Simp already set up inside a chandelier. 2 gonna go down, make that 3. So a very good job is Simp just getting busy. He's able to take down 3.
But on a map like this, the spawns come in so close, and you can hit the hard point over and over again. Simp spree finally going to end it, I believe, 5. Now Slasher's turn to work with the BZ here to deal with some of the incoming pressure. He's going to get shot in the back of the lead. No priest there through on the shots. Everybody drops. Nice break from New York, and that's been the issue. You get a solid chunk of time, but yeah, you spawn 15 feet away, you get another hit at it. You have to hold lots of pushes here on Hotel.
That has been the issue for Atlanta Faze that has plagued them on Hotel Hardpoint all year long. It has been about their holds.
Come on, FaZe.
I mean, they do such a good job, especially with Simp. They go for the scrap time, but over to P3, the Money Hill. Inside a Kitchen, Slasher the first one up.
Kitchen's
Hydra's
rough.
just waiting, taking his time, waiting for his teammates to rotate on over.
Yeah, it's really like, I mean, you just got at least deal with like 2 pushes. Then you probably get a majority of that time. Started so well, then went south, but the Bulldog, he is hitting, ripping off heads. Now to Cell's POV, he was absolutely twisted, like plus 40 something in that last series. We'll see what he can bring to this one, but the lead continuing to grow now for NYSL, up 30 points. Stuns are out. Kids looking to push and finding the kills. So far, so good as he patrols the hard point.
And that is just an issue, right? That P3 rotation needs to go the way of Atlanta Faze. Cell, not able with the second when they're making it messy, but you take this all day if you are New York. Still 30 seconds left, a 50-point lead. You have one more push coming in, a BZ through freezer, Simp diving on top of a grenade. Slasher gets taken down. That is all 4 dead. And now for FaZe, you have to rotate New York with map control. They're going out hunting.
This just plays to how subliners want to play, right? Just
what up, Sebastian?
Into chaos. It's truly a special thing to watch.
I mean, but you would think, right, that FaZe, that's what they want to thrive in. Just right now, especially on this map, New York do it better.
Oh wow, that was almost
It's just a difference of play styles a bit, at least when FaZe are trying to play.
Let's go, what's up, baby?
Sometimes the aggression of subliners can be too much for anybody as they're getting ready to head over that 100-point mark as they get back into the hard point. Hotel has been
nice
their
kills.
playground. They're continuing to make it look dominant.
Seabass!
You've got nobody really positive. A couple guys even on the side of FaZe.
Yes,
just kind of getting wiped off the map after a decent start in the early
Let's go, come on, baby.
Decent start, but it was P2, P3. That's
go, Bees.
New York, they able to get that break. They get majority.
Yes, I love it.
Easy.
It's
How
too
many
easy
multi-kills
for
does
the
this man had today? He's starting to pop on off. A big 30 here for Atlanta.
We got to get
Keep
some
them
time
in
here.
this game. Keep
We're
it
getting
close.
good time.
But are they going to get it itself?
There's a lot.
They have to play his life. He's going to get pushed by his old teammate.
I love it. BZ's slapping, bro.
12.
Number one.
Talking about the multi-kills,
SMG.
they've been coming in flurries for BZ as of late. It's been unbelievable. I feel like he's had a triple at the end of just about every hard point they've won, closing it out in some dramatic fashion. But they got a bit of climbing to do now.
I
Nice
love it.
advantage here for subliners.
One more on.
Lovely shots though on from Simp.
Oh my god, watch out, watch out. Oh my god, he's gonna get it.
Got a 3-on-3 around the point, trying to track back into the
That
action.
should have been a trade, yep.
Can he get there in time to help out his teammates?
Big time.
But Cellian doing it all. That'll be a triple for him. 11 and 8 start, looking for the fourth. Not going to happen as the tags come in from behind. Everybody gets wiped off the board. By the time Simp gets here into the action, the team ripped out of the hard point.
I love it.
Joe, subliners in.
Oh my lord, Simp's going crazy.
Multi-kills on both sides.
Oh wow.
15. 4 in a row. Hydra, though, still lurking, trying to play his life inside
That was
a kitchen.
crazy little push right there.
As we head on
Dang.
over to P6.
Ooh!
6 in the cruise. Does get cut down. 15 seconds left in this hill. Still, though, with all of this individual work for Atlanta Faze, they are down 30. Slasher learning from his teammates, throwing out some snakes, but New York on the scrap time.
Feels like the only time they get to a point is if somebody pops a triple. That's the way it's looked, but with the next one getting ready to rock. Early on the rotation will be BZ. On the other side of it's going to be Skies that's looking to get set up. Next hard point pop, waiting for the rotation. You still have Hydra lurking on one side of this and just trying to keep them from rotating. Just keep them distracted and getting towards this point. BZ's kind of waiting for his teammates to get to him. They're still across the map, and now he's going to get picked up by Kiz.
Just another one of those moments off rotation, right, where you're thinking Atlanta Faze should be able to win the rotation. They don't have the scrap time, and still New York outplaying them. Hydra with some big plays, playing his life inside of kitchen. Put so much pressure on them. 20 seconds left. So you get this if you are FaZe.
I love it.
They're still down about 40. I guess you take it, but the slaying is there. They're just not converting it into holds.
Well, a lot of those kills just came nowhere near the hard point. They got in that sequence. I mean, the kills got them there.
There we go.
But yeah, like you said,
well, they need
by the time
new.
they got there, you got
News hard too.
seconds
News
on
in the
hard
middle.
Point, but Slasher now on 4 in a row, and you've stayed in this game. You're down what 40 to 50 points, not getting blown off the map, doing just enough to stay in this one. But it's been subliners that have been coolly in control throughout the course of this. Right now, sitting up about 45 points. It's subliners with the edge to listen in now with NYSL.
Slasher one shot backward. He's on the wall.
That's quick, kick Couches. That's got me, that's Couches.
Slasher's on in the back. In the back then.
Couches, okay, you can wallbang him.
Desk.
Nice.
No, that was a huge.
Left side wood. I'm just living.
Yeah, put it busy.
Camera on me. Yeah, and down there. I saw the camera room.
I saw him.
Gotta get in there.
Still camera room. Chairs. Or couches. Slasher.
I'm one shot. I'm
couches and non dark.
Nice, big time. Get in there, stay in there, baby. 20 seconds.
One's gonna be chairs and lift people.
What's the other time?
Oh, you gotta watch that.
MC spawn. MC on spawn.
Alright, hear that.
Chairs.
I'll be left.
One spawn better. One's gonna be shop, maybe. Shop stun.
Hear that. I'm with you. I'm gonna go to left, Parker.
He's stun.
Room in the right. I need shots.
Each shop push it.
I saw him again. I'll see him. Yeah, come shot me. Shot me.
Sim, get him, baby. Yes! Yes, sir! Oh, no. I was about to say, dude. Go for it. Oh, yes, so. Good shit. Good stuff.
He's double doors. One time.
Come on. Oh, I thought he had him. Cell finished. Cell clean. Clean.
Double door cell. And see some double doors. I have rep secret. I'm selling it. I'm selling it for you. Nice. Secret.
Yes. Oh, they're heating up. They're heating up.
Go, chow.
I think so's left. Nadine, goes left. Close. He's secret.
It's tough.
I think the
It's tough right here.
good. You were trying to get in your spot.
Oh, he lay down. The lay down.
That sequence.
Finally, a FaZe hold there at P2. Crowder is in rejoice.
Dude, if they can hold his kitchen, bro, I'm telling you.
Down 10 now, back into the game.
There, you see them flanking around.
Frying
They're all like, they know they gotta
earlier
push.
today, 9-20 right now. The man that Des really talked about, we know how he plays versus FaZe. His
Come on,
ex-team.
baby.
He loves playing against these guys, but right now he is
That was
getting
a bad
cooked.
name.
And we'll see, can they get up right here, or is it going to be Atlanta Faze? A lead change about to come into play. Doing such a great job this second rotation.
Yes.
FaZe now in front. Now Slasher's been on a 5 a couple of times. Cell as well. We'll see if he's able to get the cruise this time around. He's gonna need to locate.
Oh, wow.
He's able to do it through the stun. Hits the shots. His teammates pick up 2. And now look at the biggest lead you've had if you are
Come on,
FaZe.
boys. I love it.
You really
Headies.
haven't enjoyed one, but Slasher is a
Heady
beam, and
McFreds.
he has been so solid this weekend. Now at 21-13, can he
Come
push
on,
this
boys.
streak even higher?
Right here. Yeah,
7,
you know where he is.
Looking for numero 8. Not going to happen.
Got the
Kismet
clean.
comes in with 2.
Now you have that cruise missile. You can use that here if you want, or P5 to break on through. And now Celium one
Huge
away.
time right there.
Little extra utility, and what a flip, man. I mean, it was, what, 140, 100
Oh.
when we went into the second rotation?
That's gonna be
30
tough.
points earned or so for NYSL
I love
through these hills. Atlanta Faze now up to 211
He
points.
just
There's
popped
that
it
cruise
too.
missile out of Slasher. Celium was able to earn number 6, so they have another one to work with on this next hill. The slang is a problem right
Oh,
now. But that is a
we.
problem.
Oh, he killed it.
It's
He killed it
in. That's a
easy.
2-for-2 trade.
Yeah, you still get 1, but you haven't quite cleared them out of the point yet.
That's tough.
Hit
So
shots,
tough.
it's Cell not going to happen. Sky just dancing with him. Hydra beaming. A beam
Yes.
now in, and he's a shark looking for his
Woo!
the tiny tears. Rip him down.
Yes, big
Down there,
time.
but
Good
Sim
break.
Still through on the trade. 194 on the board for NYSL. About to go over 220 is FaZe. 30 points away from
Come on,
victory.
FaZe.
Just under 15 left on this hard point. So we are going to see another. The key rotations getting ready to come up. New York looking to go big here on a hold. Some information there for Cell. Abizi jumping on forward. Skies,
love it.
we'll see you later. Who's next up the bat?
One
2
more
more
coming.
in front, trying to get the movement on.
I love
one.
it.
Able to get the gunning up on another.
Right here on you.
But
Yes,
the
good
push finally
trade.
comes through. New York able to get in behind some kills.
Got it.
15 just needed still for FaZe.
Get in there.
Yeah,
Help.
you have one player left. Though. That's gonna
Love
be
it.
Hydra, Zip, and Cell. Push on through. Now you still have the cruise if you need it.
He heard
10
it.
more
He heard it.
seconds. What a turnaround here for FaZe on this hard point. They have
Oh,
been
that's
almost
tough.
perfect on this set of hills. New York trying to do
Ooh, wee!
They say see you later.
They... Atlanta. Represent now,
It really started
Atlanta.
like during the listening. Yeah, me too.
Come on,
When you
boys.
and I were casting, I mean, New York were in control.
more.
50-point advantage for the most part, but you know, obviously we couldn't commentate during the listening. Sort of take me through now.
All right,
We have a
nerds, sit
moment,
down.
like, where the shift happened, how they took control.
I mean, it's P2. It's the hold right there.
Crowd,
They get, what, 4 dead with 25 seconds left in that listening. That's the flip over to P3. It's 2 good holds back to back. That earns them the streak. They use the streak to break P4. 3-4 hills in a row. That is a giant swing. Props to Atlanta Faze on NYSL's home there on Hotel. But as we talked about, Priest at 10-27, Skies 13-25. Just the slang today from Atlanta Faze has been unbelievable. Now, it hasn't been the cleanest games, right? It always feels like it's taking a clutch multi-kill to give them the win. But they are playing lights out when it
They
comes
started
to
so
the
slow.
kills.
And even like Sip is just playing what I think like a little more confidence, like a little more aggression. Like, he led the way in damage there with 4,000. Like, I know you have Celium obviously on top with 30 kills, but Sip has been getting in the mix. Him and Abizi with that 2-headed dragon when they're pushing things out, just finding kill after kill. And this changes my mind a little bit because, you know, you heard what Cinder said in an interview earlier when talking about like the map set, I think first Optic River was, he was like, how do you feel once you saw the hotels? He's like, my confidence went from 100 to 150. Like when they see a bunch of hotels, they're feeling very strong. That is where they can make plays. But now with FaZe coming in and taking this map 1, changes things a bit.
No doubt about it. And a lot of that, right, again, is due to the vetoes had to change for FaZe. I mean, some of the maps that they probably worked on, they just weren't working at this tournament.
Yeah.
That's why you're going to have that hotel control coming up. They just weren't working at this tournament.
Yeah.
That's why you're going to have that hotel control coming up. But it's just been, the streaks have helped them out in so many different ways today.
It feels like they're just calling it multiple streaks every game.
Yeah.
Like every single
We're just
game.
slaying, I don't know.
Yeah.
It is crazy as FaZe.
But listen, when you go back to this final, it was a search and destroy where New York got the edge, right? They're able to take 3 there. Now I think if you're FaZe and you pride yourself in being the top search team, you're definitely looking to get a little bit of revenge here in this one. But the fans on their feet, and the FaZe fans know they're one step closer to another finals appearance.
And
come on, boys.
You might be thinking, well, why are they playing this search and destroy then? That's because that's where that Cellium kill was.
Cellium is on fire lately.
Maybe that tournament is different for
total kills, look at that 110 to
7,
77.
Again, the number 1 and number 2 team.
Yeah,
see that?
For those that missed it, I mean, he basically kind of looks in bottom bar, eyes are maybe to the right, the players to the left.
Let's go.
Gives it up, and gets shot in the
Let's
back,
go.
Likely the end of the entire final. FaZe winning, but he just doesn't spot the player. Little unfortunate. And we know search and destroy can be interesting. Yes, there are good search teams. Yes, there are bad search teams. But with the way Deddy works in this game, the footsteps, like there are just some insane timings, and you know you rely on a little bit of luck on your side sometimes. But it's not like they beat him in 1 search and destroy. They beat him in all 3.
See that losers bracket? They stay warm though, because like you have to keep winning and playing.
New York versus
the winner that they just like they have to wait.
In Major 5, this is what we were talking about, 3-0. Team get a 1.34 first blood, 61%.
Because it's typically the opposite for FaZe. They're
really
like waiting.
And that was one of the first times. Like, I think we've seen FaZe lose a search. We've seen FaZe get stopped in a search. Don't get me wrong, but like to get like handled like that.
Damn, look at that. Search is a 3-0 against them.
You don't really see that very often. Well, you don't see 3 very often because it has to happen in a final, obviously. But like, still, it was very, very impressive. Can they keep that dominance? Can York bring that here?
Keep that dominance?
I think a couple of things to look at as we take a look at the stats here. This is what I'm talking about. 10-2 for New York, 18-6. But Skies, you know, right around double negative. That map number 1, his sniper can be so influential as it was at Major 5. He's got to play with confidence.
It's a big boy.
Same thing with Priesta. But
All right, here we go.
One good thing is Kismet really did step up. He had moments throughout that map number 1, and we talk about the sub players
on this
map taking control of that.
Best of 5, best of 3 wins it.
New York, can they bring it back? How will they deal?
Ooh, that's rough.
The BZ and Simp, the dominance they've found in the mid map on Asilo at times.
Such an
first blood. Priesta, despite the struggles, rips a BZ out of this one. That's a big first blood.
You know, it can be tough after losing.
Come on, boys.
Losing this first map. This is when you
come on, Atlanta.
Experience as a team. Your coaches lock back in, play with some confidence. Continue to play together, especially communication. Sometimes when things just aren't going well, the comms are.
Man.
Hydra is not.
Hydra, he's fired.
Gets the double, and now it's a 1v4 for Slasher.
Yeah, I think with like Priesta maybe struggling a little bit, I'm not too worried about it. Like that guy had 3 kills and they control him.
Dude,
bounce back in pride. So, like he's
isn't it weird how Slasher's literally the only one alive every time?
The Challow's coming in. He will fall. Hydra.
He's like the last one alive.
Finding 3 after the opening from Priesta.
He's just hiding too much.
Very
he's not
dominant
in there.
round.
Not even like that at the end from Kismet, right? Just the stun, jumps
really
across. This is a work Hydra towards the
Come on, boys.
The small details from New York.
Dude, New York's
made them such a good team these last couple of months.
I mean, you can find picks like that to get a BZ or a Simp out of it early.
Come
You're
on,
talking about mid.
FaZe.
That is going to work wonders. See if New York can continue to find that success. Big round from Hydra. Great opening from Priesta. Well, let's see if he can work a little bit closer to this cruise. Still gonna need 3 kills in it, but a chance certainly to do it. Tack out on this opener.
He's gonna peep.
Stun to the face early.
That's actually a bad
Slows
angle.
it down for now. There's eyes on Slasher. The challenge gets tagged down to 20 HP. He's got some help here from Priesta though. Looking for another first blood, but
right there as well.
There's the nade.
Kismet on the trade, so into a 3 versus 3.
Yes,
Cellium maybe getting aggressive. through that B field. You have the Tiny Terrors, and they're going to spot him. They're going to spot him. It doesn't matter. Celium wins the gunfight, and he is being hunted down. Kismet trying to make a play with Denny. Able to snap on both of them. And now it is down to Celium. Has Denny popped? Does he have the read? Does he have the read? Able to find the first down one-on-one. Whoa, it's a wall base. This guy's at another level. Absolute freaking choke.
Clutch, my boy. That boy clutch now.
Eyes on his Jimbo.
Go Atlanta Faze, man.
Smiling on the stage. Gonna hop off the defuse. Wants to reset his Denny. Woo! Just so quick. I don't think they were ready for that, right? They spot him towards the B field. Well, here's that
he was not ready.
Kismet
That was a great angle. Dude, the fact that he knew the guy was on the left was insane.
Goes right out the door.
He got a hit marker on that first bullet when he flicked to the wall. Like, get out of here, man.
And then he shot through the wall.
Hitting that one bullet probably made kids go, whoa. Like, you know what that's like, oh, what is this? Unbelievable.
Come on,
just
guys.
makes him panic a little bit. I know you're right. He's going for the timing, but like, I don't know. After you get hit by that bullet, probably just a little jumpy. But they get the round.
Let's go Faze. Let's go Faze.
It's a big clutch there from Cell.
All right, here we go.
It's been nuts.
We get a pick off the rib.
So far this tournament, well, okay, I guess the entire year.
Can we get a pick off the rib, please?
But really, they're relying on him. He's got 3 of their 4 kills.
He's inside of 8.
Oh, wow.
Kismet, though, he continues. Plays with such confidence, gets that first blood, 1 HP, and he is gone.
Come on, guys.
Lovely job so far with those first bloods. Another behind it.
Damn.
Moving up the map, finding his picks, picking them apart again. All on a
Easy's the one, though. Oh,
he's just set up in his spot. He gets such a good spot, but
3 of them
no one even has to come to him. So it's a 4-on-1. You see the entire New York lineup on his screen. And that starts with Kismet, because we talked a lot in our last match with Atlanta Faze, just where people were struggling to get a kill on Simper Abisi and maybe get out with their life. Like, it always was like a 1-for-1, 2-for-2.
Come on, baby.
Multiple times. They first round get a pick on Abisi, right? There you get to pick on the sim from Kismet. There's no trade coming in right away. And it's like they just work their way down the map, pick them off one by one, dominance from New York.
And on top of that, right, it's, you know, when they're down a man, they've clutched out some rounds. But Hydra, he's going out and hunting the AR players. How many times on offense? Slasher Cell, we know what they're doing. They're watching the flanks. Hydra able to make him pay. She is 4-in-1. Skies with the sniper, gonna back on down. This time it's Abisi's turn. He is so far forward. No one has any idea about Abisi's position. Sky's trying to hit the sniper. Pretty soon he is gonna have a visitor. It's gonna be Mr. Abisi.
Hey,
yes.
And that's a good job. Celium just keeping him locked, kind of just dancing with him.
Yep,
keep him locked in position until Abisi
can
get there.
You hear him.
Backing up to try and deal with him is going to be Kismet. So Abisi just tucked in the corner, looking for information behind the stun.
Ooh, just camping.
Finds a big kill.
Yes, I love it.
He's able to take that fight and put numbers back to Faze.
Right there.
Kismet and Abisi, yeah, they've just been enjoying each other's presence thus far. Inside of Green.
Come on, boys. It's 3-on-2. We need one more picker. It's big. Oh, man.
Able to make it a 2 versus 2. They have bomb control, and now you're just kind of waiting on Abisi to work the flank.
He reacted almost like he heard footsteps like in the outer.
They're going to plant.
Yeah, the way he reacted. Not like he heard footsteps where he
Oh, no, it's not good.
Between both and doesn't get either of them. Maybe another Cell 1v2 clutch.
Just wait for it.
There's one. There's clutch after clutch from Cell. Guy is an alien.
Sheesh.
He is just smiling.
I wonder if he can hear the crowd screaming.
But I'll tell you what. I think they're a little bit worried because he could have gone and worked at a few, so one player had to work up top. Just catches the timing. Kismet is still a little bit weak. Priest up.
That's a snap.
Hoping to get his strength, but just not ready yet.
All right, come on, boys.
A little too easy for Celium.
Let's go.
Tom's like, hey, thanks, Cell, for
keeping us
on this map too.
Yeah, no, honestly, he's got 5. 2 1v2 clutches. You have 3 kills combined from the other 3 teammates.
I mean, you got all the rings on one side of the stage. You got the MVP on the other. The fact they just matched up in the last grand final. Storylines all over the place in this matchup.
I don't know how that didn't hit.
Just creating highlights. Deddy out for a BZ who's yet to get things going.
Now, I like this from FaZe, right? Just try to slow this down a little bit because the early engagements have not been going your way. Trying to find Kismet. He's working on up. Was he spotted? Yes.
Yes. Big kill.
Gonna give them the first blood, and there we go, right? That's what New York has been doing so well on their defensive round.
I don't know if he got
finding
the
those
call
outside
from
picks.
Cell, like the audio, or if he spotted him or just heard him.
I have no idea, but he knew. He
I thought maybe Cell got eyes. It's the way he reacted to it. Hydra's Deddy about to run out.
Come on, boys.
In a threatening position.
Oh my gosh.
Adios.
What a push.
As he gets out.
Yes.
Celium, though, with another pick. 3v2 for FaZe. 25 seconds to go.
Bomb down, though. That's bomb down. They have to recuperate.
Oh, no.
He's going to keep this alive. 2 versus 2. Both players not playing for the bomb. So 15 seconds left, and they're going hunting. They are going hunting, and all of a sudden it is down to Slasher.
You gotta go to B. You gotta go to B.
What a play from Hydra.
Oh my.
He's going to get another one
from Hydra.
Dang.
That's just unbelievable. He got all 4?
All 4, yeah.
I thought he got 3 at first. I'm thinking, is that the actual ace from Hydra? I mean, you're in a great position based off the early kill from Slasher. If you are FaZe, you've got numbers. But the fact that it's bombed down, they start scrambling. He's able to lurk and reposition over and over again. And Hydra, just the Reaper here on Elasilo.
Well, it's all the info, too, right? Because he works up towards Kegs, and he sees they're not an A. So they can reposition for B, opens up the door, gets the timing, plays his life.
All 4 for Hydra. The ace now out to 8 and 2. It's like him versus Cell, it feels like.
No
you got
shot.
Kiss on the other side putting up numbers.
Put a moth in.
You look at the kills,
where
you
you at,
feel
boy?
like it's a 3-2. Like, a little lopsided, but here we are. Plant now coming in fast for Kismet.
That's an insane early
going down a BZ, starting to work on up. Watch that number 7. Can he make the play? It feels like he is just not been having any timings going his way. That time, once again, it's our first blood for Priesta.
I think you saw the little sigh of frustration there as he dropped.
Yes, I love it. That was so much patience.
Wins one fight, takes Hydra out of, who's been an absolute animal. Now he's got Priesta, who takes out his duo. Now down to Simp, 1 versus 3. Not going to happen. Another round of Subliners up 4-2. And still,
come on, boys.
Just like the last major, controlling search and
Atlanta
destroy
win.
FaZe.
This is some unreal search as well. I mean, yeah, without the 1v2s, this is almost perfection. 9 for Hydra, 9 for Kismet.
This could very easily be a 6-0, yeah.
Sky's hanging out, relaxing on the main stage because he's 0-3. Just chilling.
Freaking little moth in.
I could play that role. I could do that.
I think just, BZ's got to be flustered. You know, he's
now.
one of the best in the world when it comes to those early engagements.
You can tell the way he's playing, right? Sort of gun up. Usually he's sort of just sprinting, running through doors. And that's just the timing not going his way. We have all been there.
Come on, boys. Kills.
What about this time for Hydra?
Oh, no.
Is he going to get the timing? Bomb starting to work over towards A. Slasher.
I don't know if he saw him either.
Going to get spotted.
I mean, Hydra should have a first blood
not
here.
good. He's
just wait to pass this Priesta again. This time winning it on to Celium.
Yeah.
Slasher though with a nade. Sky's out of this.
Slasher with a
They're
nade.
both on the bomb. When is Hydra going to pounce? Will he get
Oh my god, they both ran the wrong way, dude.
Hydra pounces.
Gosh.
The pacing, the timing, the patience on point. You got to go if you're Slasher. Worried about
Dang,
the
bro.
They already are. He will drop.
Another one out.
5-2 now. Again, utter dominance here from New York.
The way this man is reading the map in Search and Destroy is unbelievable. Such great reads. The play calls on point, how he wants to play the situations.
Come
I
on.
wasn't expecting both of them to jump out, but he will take that all day.
Oh, great. Both of them just facing the other direction? Perfect. And that's what, like,
come on, boys.
I mean, listen, there's obviously a strategy to it. There's a feel for the game, but like, Daddy just leads to moments where you're just like, okay, well, what are we gonna do
This
there?
one goes to
the read's not there.
first to
You find a
6.
gap in the setup.
And what we talk about time and time again is the Tiny Terrors, Simp and Abizi on this map, but they are getting shut down by Hydra.
Round 11
and
be like the
Kismet.
max.
21 kills between that duo. Priesta with a couple of key
5-5
first
game
bloods
wins.
these last couple of rounds.
It's like in this one, you need to make an adjustment. Like your normal strategy, which works against most teams,
Wow,
does not
that was
work
a big
here.
turn.
And there was the adjustment. They double hit top. They get the
Come on,
first
boys.
blood. They are out. They will take the 3v3.
I mean, it's better than it's been going. Try to dictate the pace of the engagement a little bit more. Hydra just backing it all the way out. Zip goes
oh, not with the pistol.
The pistol is on point.
Not with the pistol.
Yeah, it seems the call maybe just kind of send it right now for FaZe.
Oh, gosh, he about
left
took his
ear
face
nearly
off.
ripped off. Sally
Yes,
finds
that's
both
all right,
goals.
all right,
He
all right.
pushes
Can
through
we
on
come
the
back?
flank.
That's
You
the
get
push.
around. Now
They
what?
have to
It
win
was the
4 in a row.
5-2 comeback on this map for New York. An opportunity for FaZe to get a little revenge here of their own if they can pull it off.
Yeah, just need to make adjustments. You saw there, they get that first blood. Sim
be a
able to spot
massive
one.
comeback.
I don't think he knows Skies is there behind the hut. The stun hits.
Yeah, but joining the
you tell
stream,
he wants to give the
everybody.
call out to Slasher. Hey, look over me. I'm going to push this.
Me and Kyle's chilling,
And
watching
Skies
the
is
FaZe.
like, hello, I'm here. Able to get that trade, but
This is
Selly
to get to
working
the final
flank through
round.
field.
This was the 2-5 comeback, right?
Championship game.
So much caught in my head, I have no idea.
Sounds about right. Let's do it.
That would be the semi-finals, right?
There was a lot of search. There's a lot of comp, but I think this is where they brought it
Bad
back
throw.
for the 4 in a row.
Oh god, Abizi's about to go down. Get out of there, get out of there.
Get the information. Tucked away inside. Kismet looking for some shelf, couch, chair, television to get up on.
But it's a bunk bed.
Oh, it's a fan. My bad. It's a fan. That is a very strong fan.
That's really about the
I've had that same fan, and that's not happening.
Well, trying to get back to that spot. First blood was in. On the priest, the steady hip fire. I don't know how it always happens, but it does. Hydra works up this alley once again to turn this into a 3v3.
He loves getting right here. It's actually a beautiful spot.
Daddy out now for Sim. Hydra, though, able to find a kill.
You gotta be able to hear
Numbers on over to subliners. Simp has got to find something. They've got one, though, inside the site. Are they going to be able to get this kill? Oh, he's just behind.
He's dead.
He's just behind.
There's no shot he
Kismet
didn't hear.
Kismet is going to pounce. Here he goes. There's the kill. All down now to Slasher. 1 versus 3. 1 down. 2 down.
He tried to pick up the gun. That's it. He tried to pick it up, man. If you didn't pick it up, it was good.
That close it out. We are tied at 1 apiece, but Slasher nearly dialing it back 10 years.
Bro, he caught the gun midair, looking like shots.
Yeah, that was almost gross.
But it's the subliners in their search and destroy. The sub duo, Hydra and Kismet.
Gosh, their search is
25
crazy.
and 9. They had all the right reads on the map.
FaZe is supposed to be the best
They
search
tied the
team.
series up at 1 apiece.
Yeah, I mean, they mostly just
15 and
Simp
4,
Abizi
bro.
Completely ineffective.
1 and 9 from
You don't see
Abizi,
it
bro.
there
That's
all that often. We've seen
really,
Ultra do
really,
it to them
really
at
bad.
times. New York at the last major, but didn't seem like the adjustments were there based on maybe what we saw at the last major. I thought maybe they were going to come with a little something different in this. Maybe they thought, like, on this particular map, like, you know, we had it won.
Yeah, that's
it
their
worked for a
weakest
moment,
one,
just sort of stuck to their guns, but New York
been a
just
little
crushed them.
uncharacteristic.
Yeah, don't see 1 and 9 from Abizi that often.
Hotel
Now this is where this gets interesting. Hotel control.
That's going to be interesting.
Subliners, their control. This is their map, and for FaZe, they had to play it because Asilo at this tournament 0 and 3, so they're going for it.
Yeah, not been great, but we are tied up 1-1. Losers bracket final. Winner heads to the final tomorrow. Don't go anywhere. We're heading to a quick break. When we get back, the control's up.
Damn. Where is it?
Yeah, trying to get my abs shining, yeah. Looking at the boat rhyming, yeah. Looking at my back no time, yeah.
The stream highlight from yesterday.
We said, hold it like the final, some of them vibes. Yeah, some of them vibes coming in hot when they coming alive. Some of them vibes, yeah, some of them vibes, get them alive. Some of them vibes, yeah, coming in around and coming alive. Some of them vibes. Hey, let me get some of them vibes. Some of them vibes. Let me get some of them vibes. Some of them vibes. Just a couple of guys doing it live, helping me. Some of them vibes. Some of them vibes. Yeah, let me get some of them vibes. Yeah, some of them vibes. Yeah, let me help you come alive. Let me come alive in the nighttime and got what it takes. We'll take that mindset, multiply it. Yeah, forget a couple things that you've been hiding. Yeah, get about your mind. Yeah, get about your mind. Yeah, back up on the track and we doing it live. Guys, Jesse on the beat, that's DJ, right? Yeah, back up on the track and we summon the vibes. Give me some of the vibes. Back up on the track, just a couple of guys. Yeah, sitting on the couch and we doing it live. Yeah, hey, we doing it live and we cooking it up and we summon them vibes. Yeah, summon them vibes. Let me summon them. No, summon them vibes. Yeah, let me. Hey, could I get some? Yeah, could I get some more of them vibes, please?
Yeah, no, this seems like wizardry. Yeah,
it's like witchcraft when I get up in my ear. Now spell that. Yeah, I'm not thinking about that. I'm gonna peel that. Yeah, I'm peeling back. Rap. This shit's crazy.
Little beat we cooked yesterday. Little beat we cooked yesterday on the live. No, that's a nice one. Pretty happy about that one. Alright, we're about to start her back up.
Let's go FaZe!
Let's go FaZe! Woo! Come on, boys.
Dude, Hydra's the one we gotta watch out.
Yeah, you just gotta take Hydra out.
His teammates setting him up. It just feels like he's playing with such confidence. He knows exactly
how y'all doing tonight.
Gunfight is, and able to get that ace. He ends the game on 15. Had the timings, working the flanks, especially on defense. He put FaZe in the blender.
He absolutely did. Just truly terrific stuff. The way he reads the game. It reminds me, what was that movie where she would visualize the Queen's Gambit? Or
Come on, we're trying to see Atlanta win, baby.
All the chess pieces.
Yeah, it's like what he's doing. I swear to God.
Is that what it's like in your mind?
He gets to a spot. No, mine would be like the opposite. Whatever that is, just nothing appears. I think that's what it would be, Joe. There's not a whole lot going on in my brain. But now, for the control, we stay on hotel. We know how deadly New York has been. You know, you've said it a couple of times. Like, I don't think this is where we would be playing. We'd likely be on El Asilo, but due to FaZe's struggles, this is where we're going to be headed. They could not get things clicking there. They weren't winning rounds, for God's sake. So we go to hotel, and this is not that FaZe can't win on this particular map, but New York has been so good here.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of ways to look at it. FaZe, they just won it in the last series.
Yep. Come on,
right?
FaZe.
The other way is that because New York has been so good on it, they haven't played it very much recently, especially at this tournament. So this should be their first rep on it. So, I mean, maybe that helps them out, but the fact is yeah, this has been about New York and winning hotel control.
It certainly has been. Hydra, a big part of it. He's just been truly special, unbelievable in this MVP year. You know, you heard about his growth as an individual, just from the English improving, the play improving, MVP. Trying to be a better teammate, trying to calm better. It's been all about him, and you know, maybe if somebody's finally going to stop these little goddamn tiny terrors and their runs to Champs Finals, why not Hydra? why not in this MVP season he's able to get it done? Because somebody's got to stop him eventually.
All right, Maven.
Final after final.
Yeah, they just keep doing it. But yeah, Hydra right now, I mean, you know, talking about that MVP, I think it shifted massively with his performance at Major 5, what he was able to do against this team. So, and then on the other side, you have Celium, who, what he is doing today, like 1.6s, 1.7s in back-to-back matches, that is just unheard of.
No,
we're talking about like Formal and IW with like a 1.4.
And this play is an alien.
Group play. Like a lot of times, like some of those numbers were like you combine it with group play and bracket play. The bracket play numbers are not usually this. Usually,
come on, baby,
like this. Now you've got to finish, win the event, and somehow maybe maintain numbers like he's been seeing. But like, yeah, no, it's truly unheard of, because a lot of times when you see like super high KDs over the course of the event or a course of champs, like you'll see sometimes like charts will separate the bracket side of it. A lot of times it's both, and like. A group play, you're playing, you know, who knows who you're going up against. It's not like this where you're the top 8 teams in the world. It's not.
Yeah, 1.7 in control. That is where we're headed to next. Map loading on up. And yeah, I mean, you know, if you watch that last match with FaZe and Surge, I mean, it was that cruise missile. Maybe if that timing is a little bit different, Seattle win that round. It's 1-1. There were some of these clutch moments, but FaZe in the respawns, they pretty much had every moment today go their way. Is that going to change?
Yeah, because that wasn't like what a lot of their year has been.
No, it's been the opposite.
It's been the total opposite, like falling apart, having no ice, blowing leads. Like that's been a lot of what their respawns have been. But here, yeah, it's been the opposite. When they need someone to come up with a clutch play, when they need to win a big break, get a clutch rotation on, like they've been able to do that for the most part in the respawns.
Well, I saw the map load. They must be testing something, so.
Yeah, we
testing out the lobby, and then we'll get into it.
Yeah, we should be ready to go here shortly. Thank you for your patience, guys. Just waiting to get locked in. Not sure if it's an audio issue, controller, or lobby, what the case may be.
You want to know a fun fact about that thing?
Yeah, he's been using the same one for like 40 years.
That's the same one from 2019 Black Ops 4.
Yeah, gotta be tired.
That's actually nuts, though.
Yeah, no, those sticks are like, they're nasty.
Yeah, right. Well, while we wait to get this one ready to go, just to let you know, I wasn't just the CDL Championship that's going down this weekend. We also have the Challengers Finals that's been going on as well. The Finals going to be on stage tomorrow.
Mortal Focus.
That's going to be spectacular. Kind of see who makes his runs, able to get the win. It's awesome. We'll be able to spotlight that sort of on the main channel. But we had Shift talking about Challengers and where it is all headed. Let's take a look at this quick video.
Why are they making us wait so much, bro?
Welcome back towards the Challengers Pit, friends. I've got one of my buddies here. Epiphany, what's up, my man?
I'm doing good. Excited to see you here in the Challengers Pit. Got some amazing action going down.
Dude, okay, so we ran into you at Boston. You were hanging out at the pit. You're here at Champs now. What's the experience feel like going from Boston, doing that, and now also being here?
It's unreal. I absolutely love it. I love going to events. I'm from Minnesota, but I try to get to as many as possible. I love seeing, obviously, the CDL gameplay, Challengers, these guys that I've been watching in person. It's really an incredible experience.
And you have a little bit of an inside story here, because you don't just watch, you've also done a little bit of casting. Different watch than Play on Land, though, right?
Yes, yeah, I've done some casting in the Challengers scene, of course, did the most recent Elite, some cups here and there, and again, just to see these players that I have watched over time get here today is truly an incredible experience. I absolutely love it.
You're trying to take my job here. This guy's too good at this. Make sure you guys give him some lobbies. Epiphany Cast on Twitter, X instead of an A. Brother, good to see you.
Good to see you, man.
All right, enjoy the weekend.
And we are back. We're taking a look at the Challengers bracket and how things have played out. The final tomorrow, we're waiting, I guess, an elimination final between Decimate and Team Notorious to take on Omit in that grand final tomorrow. If you want to check out the Bravo channel currently, that is where the match is going down. So you can check that out, maybe have those streams up, take a look.
It's a
Game
G
is
League
now
right
getting
there.
started, though, so we're getting ready to hop into the control. We'll be rocking and rolling here shortly. Thank you, everybody, for being patient.
We got you a fan as well?
I got a fan.
You were sweating.
I really was.
Nah, this is the one that
A lot
gets
of people in attendance. I'm a giant sweaty
These
ball.
are the losers, the winners bracket
Here
losers.
we go. Remember, winner of this will take on Toronto Ultra. There you can see the records 13-12. I mean, FaZe have a lot of reps on this map, but NYSL, this has been one of their best, 14-8 on the year.
Yes, I heard someone yell, is there a restart again? Yeah, unfortunately there is. So I said thank you for your patience, but I need just a tiny bit more as I think the host dropped. They're getting ready to restart it again, but I think whatever issue was going on is resolved, so it should be a fast restart, and we will be back into it. Just players getting iced on stage a little bit, maybe cooling off for a moment, talking through strategies, where we're going to be headed. You know, we've talked a lot about the kind of what FaZe has done and a lot of the players have done at Champs. This is a look through subliners, and it's just not the same type of experience. But still, you're here, you're making a run.
Yeah, 3-4, you know, appearances on these guys. Priest as well, he's made 2 finals. What, he made the finals in MW, he made the finals in Black Ops 4 without him. He's just not able to find that ring, so you know he is hungry to get that ring. A chance here.
Come on, boys.
To make it to tomorrow and take on Ultra.
And for the most part, doesn't seem like anybody on stage really feeling the pressure. I don't know what that smile is out of BC, but he's having a great time. Maybe he's trying to brush off that search and destroy where obviously wasn't himself statistically.
And sometimes that's what you need, right? I mean, just someone on stage, you're hanging out. It's such an intense series. Just crack some jokes.
Yeah.
Try to keep everybody calm.
And, you know, on the other side of it, for Priesta, another great bounce back. You know, you struggle in a respawn. You come back, you get some huge first blood picks. Listen, I know it was the Hydra show once we got going, but like there were some real solid picks from him onto like an Abisi or Simp, not allowing them to wreak havoc or get set up, setting up Kismet and Hydra to get into those dominant positions. Just a reminder on where we're headed here in our best of 5. We're going to take a look at our maps and modes. This is how it's broken down so far in case you joined us a little bit late in the broadcast. FaZe, honestly, they were down for most of the game, down 40, 50 points. Then they made a massive run, ended up winning it by 50. It was all New York. I know you see a 6-3 there, but if you weren't watching it, it was more like a 6-1. It took some insane clutches from Celium.
Let's go, let's
The
go.
actual kills so utterly lopsided in that search, and now we go back to hotel and just waiting on the lobby to get started up here. We'll hop right in.
Yeah, thanks for your patience. You're all beautiful. Sorry, I know Twitch chat and chat's probably yelling. Just waiting to get the game working. So we're trying to get the lobby all started. We're going to take a look now at FaZe's Champs history. Just a reminder, I mean, we've talked about it, their average placing, how good they have been, a couple of rings on that side.
Come on, boys.
Yeah, I mean, for Abisi in Simp, it's what, the 1.5 average placement. You have 1-2, you've got second at 2. You're top 3 right now and looking for maybe another finals berth.
Come on, boys.
It's been ludicrous. Okay, well, for Simp, sorry. For Abisi, I know you had one before that, but Simp's at the 1.5 is just insane. All of them looking at like 6 or below. 6 rings sitting there. I mean, we're starting,
About to get
trying
cranked.
to get the lobby started here again right now,
battery.
so hopefully we'll be in just a second.
Come on,
And
Flasher like his.
Come on, boys.
He's been in a couple of finals as well.
Here we go.
But all right, here we go. We're trying again, and I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know if it worked. Sure, I'm being honest, I can see it. I don't know.
It might be.
I don't know.
Maybe, Joe? We're staring at it. We're
Shout
playing
out
for it.
Atlanta Faze now.
Get us in. Continue
This
on to
win
this
right here.
series.
Big map. Big map.
But this is a big map 3. I mean, we've talked a lot about New York kind of and how wild the statistic is when they win the control or when they lose the control. Now, I know they just won that grand final with losing the controls to FaZe. What, you lost 2, right? In that final. You're still able to win the series, but statistically over the course of the year, I mean, if you weren't getting that control win, if you were in New York, you weren't going anywhere.
Not seeing anything.
Get us in there. Come on.
All right.
I think it's starting. Okay, might actually be in. We may actually be in.
I see the map loading. I'm not going to get everybody too much yet. All right, hold on.
I think I already screwed that one up, Joe.
Holy
I
smokes.
prematurely got excited, Joe.
It happens to the best of us.
It does.
Happened to me. I got a kid.
It can't. Oh, shout out, Joe.
Come on, baby.
Well, it's Father's Day tomorrow.
That's true. That's true.
Right.
You are a father. Happy Father's Day, Joe, in advance.
I guess.
Just your
Thank you.
birthday, man. You are just celebrating everything, huh?
I guess so.
All right, let's do it. Tied up 1-1. Map 3 now. Players trying to get back into a rhythm.
My
Just
dude
iced a
did
bit, but
Happy
now
Father's
we go
Day.
again.
Slow start
Oh
so
my
far.
gosh.
Kismet right back to being finding those first bloods, going hunting. Gonna put a couple of players onto A, slow things down, but you have Hydra and Kismet just kind of looking for the kills, and the timing doesn't go his way like it was in the Search and Destroy, but Kismet, he's just gonna play his life.
Yeah, it's like, you know, we talk a lot about the aggression of subliners.
They might try to like, they may try to like triple stack over towards B. The way this is set up, you sent.
Come on,
was that Skies on through with that kill? You could put 3 on B if they wanted to. BZ's gonna deal with the player on A. I do not think that second tick went on
They literally
through.
swapped
So now you're relying, who is that Celium bedroom side to deal with this pressure over at B.
Holy.
Not gonna happen. Priesta rips him out of it. Kismet always trying to jump off of some sort of environmental feature on the map.
Big.
That time gets shut down. You get 3 kills through if you are FaZe. Slasher will shut down the last, and you get the retake here, trying to clear the point.
Walked right into that.
You say the second point goes through, or is it getting cleared?
I can't tell. I did not think it's not all the way full.
No. Okay.
But it is very close.
I thought he was maybe going to try and push up to clear that, but
well, I think they thought the spawns were going to be kitchen, right? That's why Slasher gets caught out. Cell doesn't get on it. So he's just waiting to push on through. Sky's playing his life over towards A. There's that progress made. Second tick is in. You have Hydra once again in the base of FaZe.
They're literally just giving him A, and
trying to throw an aid, but Hydra is there.
Nice.
Soaring on forward.
Yep.
There's the extra minute on.
Yep,
so what are we looking at? 1 life between the 2 teams, 90 seconds to work with. Everybody looking to get set up and layer out. If you are Atlanta Faze, one maybe getting some great timing here is going to be Kismet behind the Deddy. We'll see what kind of position he finds, because the cross watch from a BZ, he's able to get 1, but does he know 1 got through?
Yeah, and this is always where it gets interesting, because you know, on one side of the map you have full control if you're a FaZe. Hydra, he's just hoping his teammates find a kill or 2 so he can work players off a spawn. Sky's able to hit a knife.
Damn.
Kismet with the second. This is going to activate Hydra now to block the spawns, and now they're going to work over towards the B zone.
I mean, the good thing is if you're a BZ, you got 2 kills, because it kind of forced Kismet to go ahead and track back after he leaked through, as he's just wanting to pounce.
Nice.
Slasher's attack.
Oh,
yes. That was out,
big.
but same can be said on the other side there for Simp.
Big trades. Come on, and then
50 seconds now to go.
He's waiting for it. He's ready.
Progress has been cleared on that B objective, so we're back just having that 1 tick. No progress towards the second.
Wait for it.
Shot in. BZ not able to win it. Nice use of utility and Chow there from Kismet.
Look for it. Look for it. Yep, big time.
Flash
1 more.
Just trying to slow down this push. Hydra
Simp.
gonna dive across towards the bar. There is the trade. 2 for 2. 30 seconds left, but we all know. Just takes 1 3 or 4 dead for the attacking team, and the round would be over.
Oh, no.
Trophy, so the nades gonna do so much work here for the Subliners.
I love it. At least got 1.
We'll see if the nades can hit.
Get in there. You got time. Oh,
Shot in the back. It's Hydra.
You gotta get in there. Gotta get in there.
15 seconds left to go. Starting to build towards this second part of progression. You
He's
get
in the corner.
And you get the information for a moment.
He's in the corner. 1 more.
BZ call to climb on out.
Yep.
Soar on
it's
out.
not bad.
He's able to get 2. Same goes for the side of subliners. 6 lives left for FaZe. 8 going to be up for NYSL. 7 seconds to go. They've got to get on the point. Still waiting and lurking will be Simp just near the point. He's able to win 1 on the backside. Now what can a BZ do from the other? It's going to be nothing. Everybody dropping, trying to get a nade out. Not going to matter. Ripped off the point. NYSL. With under 5 on the clock, get the round win.
That was so close.
He gets pushed forward. I mean, him and Celium do a great job on that initial push. But then off a spawn, nobody gets kills for Atlanta Faze.
Yeah.
New York find that first pick, and that just forces a BZ to have to come out. Maybe not the angle he wants, or waiting for the teammates' nades and stuns to hit. They were focused on him.
It's easier to attack than defend.
I'd be hoping he does a little bit more work, at least finds 1 to make it easy for a BZ, but it does not happen in New York. They clutch on up.
A wild round to get us started.
BZ's got to step her up. He did pretty good that last round.
Good FaZe. Reply on offense. Just the nades hit right as you go to soar out. Simp's going to get deleted. BZ's so weak, he's got to chill here for a moment. Now they'll get on.
You didn't see him.
BZ in trouble. He's got no HP to work with. Kismet just ripping and roaring right on through him.
And what a turnaround for him from map 1. Map 2, he has, I know it's a lot about Hydra, but he has 11. His sub duo now leading the way in this lobby. Putting so much pressure on the map does Kismet. When he is playing well, this team's so tough to take down.
Love
Skies.
It. So good.
trying to get on the point, just buy some time for his teammates off the
They're letting
spawn.
him have it now.
Going to be done. Now the transition over to B.
That's pretty
with
good
the first
time
one,
on
so
it.
he's going to have bedroom control.
Oh, wow.
The beams. Truly there. Now Simp just trying to get on. Stop the clock, maybe get a little bit of progress if he can. Spot for information, dive on across.
Wow.
Great help there from the
We need
over the top.
this pick would be huge.
Just trying to stay up, forces him
Yep,
to push
that's
out.
a huge
That should
trade.
be then a kill.
Come on, grab it. You got.
Yeah, but because he gets taken down, they don't stack this. They only leave one on it. They keep Abizi pushed up to deal with the reinforcements of the subliners.
Literally
on
right
the flank
there.
is going to be Skies. You see Simp watching that Abizi, just trying to buy time. The nades
Ooh!
are find the first. The second
It's not good.
is done, but Priesta able to find two. That's going to slow this down so much. But Celium taking
need one more right here.
They don't able to connect, but Priesta with 3 on the retake, make it all 4. Priesta deals with this, but it's almost done. He finds number 5.
I'll tell you what, you saw 2 minutes to play.
Hold on,
They've been
dude.
basically on an objective at every point across this. There is
They're gonna clear
so
it.
much time and quite a few lives remaining too. But if you end up winning this round, somehow
on,
if you were
boys.
NYSL,
Run,
shout out Priesta for making a play in that moment. But
Come
you've
on,
got
Atlanta.
a lot of time and chances to strike.
Right here.
If you
Oh,
are
we need
Atlanta
one right here.
Faze.
This is a big one. This is a big one. You know where he is. You know where he is.
Shout out.
Ooh.
Simp that's actually able to get the shots through, but you get 2 kills if you're NYSL. So again,
They got time. They got lives too.
And what was 2 minutes? Now dwindling down to 1.
Golly,
Now
they're
Kid's been
getting
able to take down
low.
2.
No,
Players
on,
off
boys.
a spawn. They are holding
Oh, he
right
didn't
now.
wait long enough.
Priesta on to 7. There's the cruise missile.
Oh, we need a break.
Maybe if he wants to
come on
use
now.
it, we can hang on to it. Phase right back into it.
You could use it to win this round. Take
9.
the 2-0 edge. Just be unbelievable.
It's not good.
There's the child out on the 7 now. 45 seconds.
May
to go.
not need
Only
to.
8 lives remaining.
They are locking them in.
This has been truly exceptional. Had to hold 2 minutes on 1 tick.
Come on,
and they
boys.
have done it. Kismet finding another. Priesta still on his 8 in a row.
We need another monster drink, can you?
One big break, 1-3 down, 1-4
I like it.
on. There may be
I
the
like
first.
it.
Slasher able to find the kill.
And this is what FaZe
I don't know if
has
he
done
saw
all
him.
day today. Clutched up in these moments.
Right in front of you.
Kismet trying to shut it down. There's a quick trade. Priest is still alive. He's up to 9 in a row.
Damn.
4 dead FaZe off a spawn. Only 3 lives remaining. 10 seconds to get across the map. They have to go.
Yes.
He's dealing with the reinforcements. He knows the spawns. He is gunning them down. Not able to find the 3rd, but NYSL up 2-0.
That is an unbelievable hold.
This is pretty much an
you're
impossible
thinking about the
comeback at
fact
this
we're
point
about
from
what,
this
about
one.
15 lives a pop at one point. You need 1 bit of progress. You need about a centimeter on it, and 2 minutes to play. And somehow they hold that entire time, and they hold comfortably. Honestly, like there weren't even that many threatening moments after like the huge threat earlier. That's just 2 minutes of lockdown D. Unreal.
Kismet leading
Come
away
on,
with
baby.
20.
Priest carrying in a 9 spree.
Trying to work over towards A is NYSL. And to deal with the 1 player inside, that was Simp. Simp having not his best. Especially with what we saw on map number 1.
That's how it was kind of last series for them too. Like the control was not great. I mean, he was on LSilo, but
He didn't see he was there yet.
last series we cast it, he couldn't really get it going. The control, the hard point, it was there. Priest just keeps on ticking.
So bad.
2 HP, 10 spree now, 16 and 8, sitting a double positive, and now
They're going to leave him. They're going to play for B. They're going to play for the spawn kills. You have 1 player on it. Hydra already double deaths. Priest has got a 1-on-1 on the other side. He's going to win it. That is 11 in a row for Priesta.
Got him off.
He's going off.
They're gonna have 2
map
minutes.
1 he struggled, map 2 and 3 he is taking over, and now he's showing you a little dance, shaking that thing on the main stage.
Still has the cruise.
But what
Take
a
it all the
spree
way
it
to the
was.
respawn.
Needed a 2-minute hold for NYSL.
Yes.
FaZe
Come
almost
on,
in the
boys.
first round. They're going to have to do it here to stay alive.
At least they make him sweat. They didn't even make him sweat on this.
NYSL did it.
True.
They get that long, extensive hold. And the ice was there for them. See if they can do it again. Skies, lovely shots.
Yeah, sort of players all over the place. Sky's just trying to play his life. You have a BZ bedroom side. He's been doing a very good job. Simp lurking with Slasher.
Come on, boys.
Towards the middle side of the map. One player going to get on it. It's going to give them some information. It's kind of just a waiting game right now for both teams, but with that first blood for Hydra, they're going to get on the point.
BZ, he gets flanked. Kismet comes through. That's another one.
Cellium will be able to clear him.
Now, Cellium calling in the streak. Maybe it'll bail him out. Trying to land it up top, able to do that. So Priest is smoked out of the point. Once again, a clutch streak. In from Atlanta Faze. Remember, you still got something to work with on the other end of it. Kids continues to win by cooking. Drop shot there from Skies. The talent on full display. And now on to the point. 3 haircuts via Cellium. But the flank is in. It's Priest to pop it off once again.
One last pusher here.
They have not have a stack on it quite yet, but it is almost done. Another player on it. Skies off his spot.
That's big. Gotta get in there.
Simp able to stay alive. It's almost done. It is right there. And somehow Simp makes the play.
It's just like Priest on the other side.
Oh my goodness, the music was going off.
The rounds have been so close, and now they clear it. But you only have 7 lives if you're FaZe. 4 life advantage, make it 3 for subliners.
4.
Not a lot of spawns left, 40 seconds to go. Drama here in the map 3. Kismet just finding openings nearly. The beams there at range. Back onto the point they go. No respawns remaining now for Atlanta Faze. Every life. So important. Priest is going to get flanked. No, that's 2 through. Bringing it back. Now a 6 versus 4.
Somehow Cell stays alive. Now you have some map positioning. This is pretty much an S&D round here.
Yep, it's S&D.
Hold on, making a play.
That sucks.
BZ though able to turn this into something.
I love it.
1 player on the point.
It's only 2. It's 2 on 4.
Hydra. Trying to buy enough time for his teammates off his spawn. He might have just done it.
Oh my gosh, bro.
What are these rounds? A 3-0.
That's it. Last round. Hopefully not the last round.
That one came down to the icy moments.
Come on, boys.
YSL to get it done, but whether it was the late heroics from Priesta in round 2, the absurd play from Simp in round 3. But when it got down to the nitty-gritty, when it got down to those final seconds, those final ticks, it was NYSL dominating. And now taking a 2-1 edge in this series as we get back to the map 4. Woo! These 2 teams, they are fighting.
Millimeters in a couple of those rounds.
Yeah. You're like the music was playing.
What's going on?
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was done as well.
No, 2-1.
That's like our producers goes through here.
Actually, no. You actually
He thought it was over too. It's so close to being done. And
I don't know though. It looks like it's.
As the heroics continue from either
no,
side.
They just got it.
Man, like it just felt like he was finding opening after opening. He puts up 3,200 damage.
No, because they had the search. They won the search before that.
My guy was hitting 1,000 damage around.
And I think what NYSL is just so good at in that map is sort of like when one player gets pushed up, especially on offense, they play their life. They know how to read the map. They know where the next gunfight is going to come from, where the defense is going to be. They put pressure on the objective.
It's up here.
They come on top of those objectives. That is just where it feels like they know exactly how to play this map. Here's that round number 2.
Well, it felt like so often they were finding openings to like flank behind unaware players or flying and playing as fast as Kismet does, but like you said, just knowing when to stop. Just stop and take a breath. And how many times it seemed like they were catching FaZe players sprinting around?
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah, like all the time. Like they're scrambling, they're trying to
we're
get
just
spots.
camping. Once you get this spot,
just waiting.
Oh, here's that play. I wanted to see this. So we find
we couldn't hold like they could.
Picks up attack. That's what he does. Gets a wall bang, switches weapons. That one, I mean, that is unreal and stays alive. Almost gives them a chance to win this round, but the life advantage. Hydra just playing the time. He knows his teammates are coming off spawn. They have a 2 versus 4.
If Cell like just got a kill or stayed alive and gave him easy a chance.
Well, he did stay alive. I mean, it was like.
No, I mean like at the end there. Like at the end there, somehow he gives a BZ like an opening, or maybe a BZ seemed to go like while they were challenging him and hope for some kind of miracle, but once Cell dropped, not a whole lot of opportunity there. But you see the 3L, almost a 1.2 KD on the subliner side, just dominating there on Hotel. And listen, if FaZe get knocked out of this tournament, the control is going to be what you look at. Struggled on CeeLo, struggled to get a win here on Hotel. The hardpoint's been pretty good. The search has been pretty good.
I think what I'm worried about now is map number 1. Obviously, the slaying was just so one-sided, but I mean, Kismet popping off. He just had Priesta go on a 10 spree. It absolutely has. So we're gonna head to an Embassy hardpoint for NYSL. Do they have a rematch with Ultra tomorrow, or is FaZe taking us to a game 5?
I thought
Ultra
5
smashed them too.
I mean, obviously.
Oh, so
Ultra beat them 3-0.
They just went to 7, obviously, at the last final, but like, it just felt like that's how it was going to go. I thought the map 1 and 2 were going to be different. I thought they were going to be flipped. Like,
come on, boys.
Hardpoint win for New York, a search win for FaZe, kind of what I was thinking. And then I thought it was going to be 2-4 for FaZe, and you get to a map 5, but not the way it's played out. But we might get there, where the New York just shut it down here. Embassy hardpoint on the season. You see the records. Both solid teams here.
I think they made it play early.
Put everything on the line. Do or die. It's a loser's bracket final. And then you get a night of rest, either a night of tears or a night of prep.
Yeah, I think one player for me to watch is going to be Slasher here. Only 13 kills for him, 13 and 22 or 21 in that map number 3. He's been impressive. The ARs were stepping up, and there we go. 6-map win streak for Embassy hardpoint for Atlanta Faze. Can they do it again here? Is NYSL and their map pool just too strong?
It's been a long day of matches for Atlanta Faze.
How do you hit him with the stun and not look that way?
To get another grand
That's
final,
incredible.
But the early going, it is NYSL. Kismet and Hydra opening us up.
They better step it
and
up.
into the point they go. But this is where you gotta dig deep. I mean, champions are made on Sunday, but you gotta get there first.
That's what I was kind of worried about, right? Just right from the get-go. New York winning those opening gunfights. Starting to play well. They get the 15 seconds, really focusing on this rotation over to B2.
Yep.
BZ and Sympto, they fight
All
back.
right, BZ.
Trying to get some control. Watch number 5 now. That's going to be Slasher trying to work all the way through the back. He's going to be able to find one. Can't find the second. Skies is there for the trade.
They're murdering them on the
Good position there from Skies to get the kill. Now next hard point up and in go NYSL. Hydra, a chance to really slow this push down if he can get anything, but not going to happen as he gets hit by a stun from every player. Basically on the FaZe side of it. Priesta just gets away with 4 HP.
4 HP in the trophy keeps him alive, and now Hydra off spawn with the pinch. He's gonna find one, can't find the second. Cell stays alive, but all the time going the way of subliners. They're about to be 40 points, and on rotation, you can already see where Hydra's going. Priesta, we talked about it. The Desk talked about it, how good he's been versus FaZe in hardpoint.
He's just been great versus FaZe, and another
They literally just went to the next gate.
memorable moment here for Priesta. I'll see if he can continue that streak any further. If you're FaZe, you're just looking for some time. You got 7 seconds in this one. You'll get the final bit of scrap time. You got a nice setup on the other side of the map. They're able to rip Simp out of that. We'll see where he spawns. And that's going to be kind of
just
behind
waiting.
Skies. We'll see if the
Staring down through
Looks
a
like
wall.
it is. Skies is starting to pick this up.
Yeah.
So far,
nice.
BZ and Slasher dealing with the pressure towards AC.
Patience
Simp able to get
wins,
that
bro.
win on Skies as well. So he
This
comes
one's
off
hard to get
spawn,
back to.
makes an impact, alleviates some of the pressure from the point.
Yeah, but Priesta just went right up the middle. You have another trophy down. You have the help of Hydra. They're going to watch this ladder. That's going to be the play. Slasher and Simp able to find 2. There's going to be a third. This is the difference in map number 1. First set of rotations. FaZe couldn't hold anything.
He's like, oh, you're watching this here. Let me dive right by you. The timing almost worked out horribly, but Slasher able to get through on the cross. The Chow not going to work out in the steps. But Slasher still waiting here patiently, trying to pre-fire him as Skies up over the top. Nice tracking there from Slasher. New trophy out. Now we hop to the POV as Simp inside as he will drop.
Big time. We got it. It's going to be tough to clear this out.
There from Atlanta Faze gets them in the lead right back into the game. Now on rotation. Cell able to find the first. There's a second. Those players, they should spawn close, and they do, but FaZe are trying to execute. They're trying to make the plays. Zelium showing off the wall bangs as he does. but he's got to wait for reinforcements. Hydra does spawn out for a moment. Maybe an opportunity, not gonna matter.
Wow, the beatdown.
New York respond.
Back and forth we go. You have that 4 in a row from Slasher.
Holy smokes.
See if he can make this anything more. He's got Vaz out.
So bad.
Movement not going to be there. Simp through with the follow-up. Thought maybe a second. Doesn't happen. The trade's efficient from NYSL, and it's Hydra that locks down 2. Only 8 in attack for Skies. Let's hit the reload and look for the next challenge. But who's going to get a massive break? Because right now it's been pretty solid holds across the board.
Yeah, I mean, beautiful hard point being shown here. Well, you saw those embassy records, as you said, up for P5.
Where's that up on?
Full 60 from Atlanta Faze. Responded by a full 60 of New York Subliners. Now a 40-point lead. Can they get in the kitchen? Can they get a break?
Hydra with an opener. Here they go. They'll work together. Kiz and Hydra. A demonic duo. I think they get the advantage there. They get the advantage. They get 1 extra kill. They get into the point. Everybody's spawning out. I thought there was 1 more FaZe player for a moment, but it ends up being all 4 wiped off the board. And now you have to look at a retake. Hydra on 5 in a row. Leading the lobby. He's at 13-6 right now. Dominating.
They're getting slayed.
I was asking when the big break was going to come. There was 1.
Now this is a hill you can hit the scrap time. Just P1 is just so difficult to get time. Just doesn't matter. They are shut down. All the Vazes come out for NYSL. The biggest lead of the game. 100 points from going to the final against Toronto Ultra.
Will it be a rematch? So close, yet so far within this map. Still a lot of COD to play. Abisi wins the 1-on-1 versus Hydra. Gets some clearance near the point, but nobody in for now. Wins it on the other side too. Abisi just dancing and diving all around that hard point.
No one's even getting
Obviously,
in now.
Obviously a difficult one to accrue a lot of time. Just kind of playing around it for kills right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think you would love to get as much as you can if you are FaZe. Just a few seconds here and there to bring that deficit down, but they're trying to play for map control. That rotation over to P2, and that's why it's difficult. You lose one of these spots. Kismet has a Faz, wins the first one, picks up the tack, cuts him down.
You gotta get him out the freaking
now on
hill
rotation.
at least.
Priesta set up. Hydra already watching gas as well. Atlanta Faze would love a break here. And Kismet just lurking, just sort of lurking. There's gonna be the info. There's the tack, lines him up. The need is there. There's no trophy. They dodge it, but they don't dodge Skies' frag, as that's gonna hit. And there we go, just Slasher alive.
Slasher just staying alive as long as he can. The pitch should be coming through, and Skies that's able to get the kill. Just a reminder for these 2 teams fighting is basically a series for $300,000. The difference when you talk about money for placements and how much is on the line. FaZe now getting blown off the map. Lead approaching 105 in a row for Kiz, I think, for a sec. Now 5, make it 6 in a row for Skies. That'll be a cruise now to work with. Lockdown hardpoint from NYSL. FaZe are in trouble. They are sweating now. But it was map 1 where they made that rally. They were down 40-50, and they absolutely flipped the script. But it's like they're just getting caught sprinting right now. They're getting outclassed here by Subliners.
I mean, the difference was they were shooting well on map 1. They just were not converting it into time here. The slaying advantage over to NYSL. They need a response here. They had a full 60 last time through. Atlanta Faze trying to get set up. Hydra, Kismet, Skies all in position. The nades are hitting. There's no trophy down. Watching the ladder is Celium able to find the first.
You still have Hydra. Just tucked inside. FaZe and all the success they've had.
That's a missile in the air.
Do you have one
Damn,
comeback in your back pocket?
Oh, he didn't get him.
Tries to hit up high to connect, not going to happen. The double chow is going to come in though, and Hydra still going to be up. Now Easy through on the flank, Hydra through on the read. Slasher damage in, just toying with his food.
Yeah, he actually got slapped
in
face.
Mode. 5 in a row now for the MVP. As second by second, we get closer to the final nail in the coffin. The trade is there for Skies, and 10 seconds left on the hard point.
The problem is as well, you saw he has another cruise to work with. Hydra just staying alive in the back, all of FaZe in a very tight setup on this P4. Have the help of Priesta off a spawn. 29 seconds away from the grand final is NYSL. Priesthood with the opener, with the Vaz. The man can do it on both weapons. He's been so talented for so long. FaZe trying to hold on.
Yeah, this is going to take something absolutely nutty from FaZe to bring it back. Just 29 points needed for New York. So far, so good on this particular hard point for Atlanta Faze. Celium lines up a multi-kill. Sky's on your POV. He's sitting at 17 and 11. And as we hop around, it's mostly just kills for FaZe. They needed a solid stretch. Just get them back in the game. Get them in striking distance. It feels like maybe this hard point does it.
Yeah, but the scrap time is huge. And, well, New York kind of knew that. Now it's a rotation. You already have a BZ here. That's going to be 3 dead for New York.
Come on, a BZ. This is it, baby.
A chance here, Sip.
That's big.
He's able to find that.
Come on, Ebbies.
Priest is just playing his life. He's the only player on this side of the map, so FaZe not out of it yet.
We talked a lot about the difference being them clutching up in these respawns this weekend. They're going to need a massive one here if they are going to bring it back.
Yep.
Riso is going to catch it. That's 3 in a row. Again, they're
nice.
going to fall, make
Okay.
it 4. The gun's now getting hot for FaZe. Once down 100 plus. Now bringing it back, trailing by just 40. As they are trying to lock this down, you get a big kill on the other side from Slasher. The pinch started to develop now from subliners, though. Joe, what are you seeing on the map?
Well, you have a cruise as well. You have a cruise on the side of, or on both sides, on Celium and Hydra. When do those come into play?
You got him.
And well, Kitchen Skies, big kills. That's going to be the break. They can't win it here, but it's a huge 20 seconds. Abizi going to be the first one in. Has the help of Slasher. No trophy.
You got to get in there.
And, well, the Chell out of the hill. 2 players left. This 10 seconds matchup. Kismet with 3. The Bulldog just goes big inside. The triple, lighten up the feed. 239 now up, and he keeps it going. Make it 5. Looking for 6. Cell says no. But now, next hard point up. You know how difficult it can be to get time here.
Yeah.
40 seconds. I mean, New York, this is where you're just touching, hopping off. You're putting the pressure on FaZe just like this. I love this from Hydra.
Yep.
I love this. He's just finding as many seconds as he can.
You got, what, 4 there?
FaZe had to do as much. They had to rotate and keep them off the hill.
There,
Slides with the beams right onto it. You got Slasher behind him, a couple of seconds away now. Slasher with 2. Hydra on the point. 2 seconds away. FaZe still in it. Still in it, but so much work to do. The flank is in for Priestley. You go off the top rope. 15 seconds left. Can they just get a touch on? Nobody really close, but now the streak in from Hydra. Kismet able to find a pick. Streak not going to hit. Map control. The subliners. FaZe have got to get some sort of ludicrous. They got to go to the next hill as well. They have to go to the next hill as well. Nobody's there.
No one
FaZe right now.
No one's even there, dude. We lose like that. Wow.
It is done.
God damn it, bro.
And how much did those few points mid-map matter at the end of the...
Well, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Me. And Atlanta, we suck apparently at everything. I wish we were better. Only things good, the Braves and the damn soccer teams.